So with all this done, you haven't even heard about the World Cup. Is it World Cup or the cricket thing? That monies
World
have
Cup.
not been audited to the point that the public know. No, then this set of funds here with the Carifesta.
Mm-hmm.
It is as if that all these things are happening and it's like how children in Barbados. I'm not sure if in Jamaica if it was the same way, but in Barbados there was a time children used to be like you could be Maxine will know what we're talking about. You could be heard but not. They say children are to be seen
Seen
but
and
not
not
heard.
heard. Yes, yes.
It was a. Hi, you there?
Yes, the
Yes.
children
Seen
are
and
to
not
be seen
heard.
and not
Yeah.
heard.
Right, and then the next part of it too, the part B was that they should be kept on a what a need to know basis. So what I feel is that ministers have got into Parliament, we the public give them the power to be there, and then they behave as if like to ask them a question like Senator Dr. Haynes, Crystal Haynes, for her to ask a question, she was banished. So that people got it whether and this is not trying to pull strings with the LP alone or to try to say that. But people got to look. Well, I'm not hearing the third parties either. The third parties got to open their mouth and let their voice be heard, because what is happening in Guyana could likely happen in Barbados, where people are trying to take away the fix. I call it a fix, because Barbados and Guyana, like, they are twin in terms of ideological constructs with politics, and both countries have to keep their eyes on what's going on because they mirror each other. I think. If I have my way, I would think that I think Barbados probably more guides them in terms of strategy than anything else. But anyway, enough said for the evening.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for calling.
All the
Lots
best.
to think about. Thank you. Always a pleasure hearing you. Thank you so much.
All the best to you too.
Yes,
Thanks.
thank you. Thank you. Now, folks, what we're hearing that the president-elect. At first, it was being said it was Liz, but it seemed like his Lieutenant Jeffrey Bostic, who he was the former Minister of Health. You remember him? Everybody remember him?
Yes.
Who resigned.
Lieutenant Colonel. You left off part of his title. You said Lieutenant. He's Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant Colonel. Thank you so much.
He's a colonel. Colonel.
Colonel. Did I say it right? What is it?
Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey.
You didn't say the colonel. There's a difference between a lieutenant and a lieutenant colonel. And a lieutenant colonel. I say lieutenant. You say lieutenant. Same thing. Okay. The colonel is the critical thing.
He was a former Minister of Health, and we will remember that he resigned over the COVID scandal. What we need to also know is that it has been said he's related to Mia Motley, possibly the uncle. So we have to ask Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic, are you the uncle of Mia Motley? Because I don't know. I would love to know. Sir, are you the uncle of Mia Motley? I know you all watch it. Some of you BLP, can you just message me and let me know, is he the uncle of Mia Motley? And is he virtually the president-elect that they're planning to install in November? But then we remember, what do we remember about? When we think about Mr. Bostic, wonderful man. When we think about Mr. Bostic, do we remember the scandal that was around? Not that he made sure. Did you remember he made sure that, listen, he told the Barbadian public, I know nothing of this COVID, this vaccine scam. You remember when Barbados was being scammed?
Yes.
And he, the Minister of Health, did not write a letter. He did not request the vaccines. I'm using vaccine here now. But I wanted people to remember, he did not request the vaccine. Somebody pull up that. Harlem, pull up that for me, somebody. We're going to remember on here tonight, because if they think, unless I don't have breath in my body, they think we are going to sit down on here and let you come and Jim Screechy an election on us in October, November, and think we're not going to remember. You remember that Jeffrey, didn't he resign?
Yes, he did.
Didn't he resign?
He resigned as a result of that scandal with a couple of individuals who were supposed to have purchased vaccines for Barbados, who were not authorized to do so.
Who were not authorized. And Mr. Bostic was quick to clear his name to say, I had nothing to do with that. I don't know about, because the deputy prime minister came out and gave a speech, and she said, you know, this was done through the Ministry of Health, and Basti come out and say, hell no. Which Ministry of Health? I don't know anything about that.
Marcia, I have it. Can I read it for you?
Yes, send it to Dave too, please, so he can put it on the screen. Because I don't want my Barbadian people to forget. Don't let nobody turn into idiot. Take him for idiot. I want come now with a little election. Come with election now. Because there's an election in Guyana, election in Jamaica, St. Vincent and the Grenadines going to have election. They want to put all the little dirty things underneath a carpet. But it's not going to happen because we're not
in Barbados.
No, not unless we have breath in our body. Read it, Miss McLean, till Dave put it up.
This is an article by Kareem Smith. I'm looking for the date. It says, by an apparent deal surrounding the quote-unquote purchase of COVID-19 vaccines allegedly for the Barbados government is at the crux of legal action recently filed in the United States law courts involving millions of dollars and a well-known Barbadian businessman. However, Minister of Health and Wellness Lieutenant Colonel Jeffrey Bostic has denied any dealings with or knowledge of the multi-million-dollar operation intending to secure vaccines for use in Barbados. The legal papers name local prominent businessman Mark Maloney as the one behind the intended purchase. And it goes on to describe those things. It goes on, there's a paragraph, it says, in fact, let me continue. Last Friday, Radical Investments Limited, a company formed in St. Lucia with principal place of business in Barbados and whose principal is named as Maloney, filed a lawsuit claiming to have been deceptively lured into an elaborate US 10.2 million scam for 1 million of non-existent doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine through Floridian company Good Vibrations. U.S. court documents obtained by Barbados today indicate that Radical Investments was authorized by Barbados's Ministry of Health and Wellness to procure vaccines on its behalf for the purpose of vaccinating nearly 300,000 citizens of the island of Barbados. The documents also claim that half a dozen defendants were involved in the massive scam that included the provision of false statements to the Prime Minister of Barbados. When contacted on Tuesday morning, however, Minister Bostic said, and I quote here, "I don't know anything about this one," in response to numerous questions on the matter. Calls and messages to the Ministry of Finance, or to the Minister in the Ministry of Finance, Ryan Strong, went unanswered, and efforts to reach Maloney were unsuccessful. Yeah. Court documents, and it goes on to say the price for the vaccines were set at this, a commission of $2 million was to be paid to Good Vibrations upon delivery.
Yeah, we need to go. We need to remind people. The moment they push up their head and say it's him, we need to remind people. Actually, we're going to go into this here and remind you again. There's a caller on the line. Go ahead, caller. Welcome to the Marcia Week Show. Go right ahead, caller.
Hello.
Yes, go right ahead, please.
To speak to you offline, please, Marcia.
Okay, you want to speak to me offline, so I'll call you after the show then, ma'am. Okay?
Yes, please.
Yes, no problem. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yes. Listen to me. Folks, I'm serious tonight. I don't want people to take us for idiots. You understand me? Don't take us for idiots. I saw in the Jamaica election there, where they were reminding Andrew Holness that the Integrity Commission, they have an independent body in Jamaica, the Integrity Commission, said that Mr. Holness had 28 accounts. That information is all over Jamaica. And he has a cloud of corruption over his head. Let's see if the people are going to put him back in. I don't know.
You know, Marcia, I got a call today. I'm not going to say from which country and from which institution, but I got a call today in terms of something I'm working on. and the individual was recommending to me how to register and how to set things up so that my name would not be visible at all in any form of search with regards to finances. And I thought to myself, uh, through something called trust. I mean, Maxine, you probably would know a lot more about this kind of stuff than I would, but through something called trusts, where your name is not there in terms of how it is set up. And she was sharing with me how impossible it is to be able to track funds that are belonging to an individual as a result of things like this. And it's going to be extremely difficult, even if an administration incoming seeks to do, to pursue. It's going to be a very difficult aspect when one considers how persons move around the world and who they contact and who they connect with. You're dealing with persons who are experts at this type of thing. And I just want to say that it is my view that no politically affiliated individual should be in the position of president. None. The person should not have been a former involved minister, nothing. I look at people like Dame Nita Barra, who I admired absolutely. Look at someone like Sandra Mason. And I believe the person should be a person of integrity, a person that is respected by the people of our country and not involved in active political involvement of any kind. That's my personal view.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm here thinking, Miss McLean, about the gall of these people, that they feel that they can let us provide food and drink and walk up. Yeah, and in their mind, they're feeding the hungry belly people, right? They're feeding hungry belly people, but Barbadians, you need to let them know you're not hungry belly. Do you understand me? Let them know you're not hungry belly. And they thinking that they're going to give you something to drink and to walk up to, and then you are going to go in blindly and vote for them. That's what they think. That's what they think. They're going to come. Listen to me. They're going to, when the election is called, because they already look at the amount of money that they have splashed on Carrie Fester. You think they don't have more money?
Oh, they have a lot of money.
Do you understand that the paraphernalia, all the flags and the T-shirts and so on, they're already in Barbados for this election, and people are hungry? And guess what? They consider you hungry belly. So what they're going to do, they're going to make sure that they give you food. That's what we have come down to. That's what our vote has come down to. That's what it is. We've lost our dignity. Where we're going to take the food from them. And we're going to take 2 walk-ups from them. Huh? And then we're going to be willing now to go like a lamb to the slaughter and forget all that they did in this country. That's what they expect. That's what they expect to happen. Are we going to allow that? Saturday is a march. She loves to say that it's only a few. Listen to me. If there were thousands out there, she would not be saying that there were only a few, but she's still afraid of the few.
Of the few.
She is still afraid of the few. Every single one of you need to be at the march on Saturday demanding accountability. Somebody says, oh, we need to. They have no accountability. They have no accountability because you have not demanded accountability. You have not demanded accountability. You're waiting on somebody to demand accountability for you. Get up off your butt and demand accountability. You went and you voted for them in the hot sun. You should be demanding accountability and not ready now for them to take you for an idiot and voting again for you to vote again for them. Elections, just a matter around the corner. That's what they plan to do. And they think that they're going to call it when they think that the opposition is not ready. None of those parties ready. That's what they think. And they're going to call the election for that. Go ahead and call it. There's some good thinking Barbadians living in Barbados, and you're going to see something. You're going to see something. You're going to learn a lesson about Barbadians. Call it. Call it. Go ahead and call it. I dare you. Call it, and you're going to see. And as long as we have breath, we're going to tell on you. We're going to remind the people about what you have done in this country. There's a caller on the line. Good night, caller.
Yes, a blessed night to you, Marcy Weeks.
Yes, sir.
For that, I'm Marcy McLean. My name is Ronnie Hall. What I would have to say is, I would love to be able to keep those open. The reason why? I remember it was an evening. I hear my mother praise the Democratic Party. She stated that she want we get yourself organized for the next election. Well, we well organized, we are happy, and we have a very powerful togetherness and enlightenment and positivity going on for us. Well, her Red Kool-Aid party is, throwing away right now. Everything's going to go on drain right now. So basically, I would love Bajans to really listen, observe, and recognize that the BNP is not the power party that people think it is, the superheroes. They're just a corrupt, dark set of people. You understand? So basically, we all know the Democratic Party, the new Democratic Party got ideas. And we got what? Strategies. You understand? So when everybody talking about Democratic Party, this and ready, and this is 34th, we want already. You just got call election. I want man, what do you call election? That goes through. I want man, what do you call elections?
Yeah. Thank you so much, caller, for calling. Thank you so much. Yes. Are you going to the march on Saturday? Will you be at the march?
Marcy, you know I'm loyal to Barbados, and I'm also we are family together. So I'm going to be at the march.
Okay. Well, looking forward to see you there as the loyal opposition.
Right. I don't want to bring an army too.
Well, you should. Bring an army. Bring an army. Because it is this important. I'm all fired up because we have all the information. We have all the information, and we're going to remind you. And it's up to you. We can't force people how to vote, but I'm telling you, exactly. they will get the information and they will make a choice. And I tell people on here saying, "Oh, the DLP not ready." Regardless of what the DLP does, they're going to say that they're not ready. They have a problem. Exactly. Yeah, listen to me. There are lots of these people. Anyway, I'll leave it at that. But thank you so much for calling, caller. Thank you.
Yes, and blessings to you. I got more to say though, but blessings to you.
Yes, God bless you.
Okay.
Yes. Right. Yeah. Yes, I see you writing there, Miss McLean. What you're writing, so?
We're both writing.
What I am writing is my closing comments. I have something to share that will illustrate if what I've been told is the case, that we are looking, as I say, look, but I might not hear is the many missteps of the Mayor Motley administration. Look out for a pullback in the Ministry of Educational Transformation.
Yes.
And I just sent you two documents that were sent to me. So if you want me to comment on them now, I could do so.
Yes, let me just wait for on this, because I don't want to change the topic too much. We want to give them a little something so that we can pick up on it again another evening. But I don't want to change this topic.
I'm not changing, I'm just alerting because I think it's a serious issue as well. We have to be able to multitask. We're not moving away from the topic.
I know. So that's, as I said, just a little bit. Let me just read some of the comments that are here, and then towards the end we will do that. Okay. Dave is reminding us that we are loyal sons and daughters.
But tell Dave, Mars is reading some comments before, so you.
Yeah, he can leave it up. He can leave it up. That's what it is. Adrian Hines is saying sometimes personal reasons are a polite cover for political factors.
Yes.
Preparing for a leadership challenge or wanting more freedom to speak independently.
Yes.
Justin is saying the DLP has to get busy, and we can't assume that they're not busy. The BLP has saved lots of money through the years and are mobilizing their troops on the ground. Yes,